Hey everyone! Where we explore the most valuable coins and hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into a Jefferson nickel that's creating quite a buzz among coin collectors, the 1995p Jefferson nickel. That's right, this 5-cent coin is now worth a jaw-dropping $2.3 million on the current market. If you're curious about how this humble coin became so valuable, you're in the right place. Let's get started. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse side, while the reverse depicts his famous home, Monticello. Over the decades, the design has gone through minor changes, but its legacy has remained strong. In 1995, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels at various locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, not all 1995 nickels were created equal. The 1995p nickel, minted in Philadelphia, has become the standout coin that every collector dreams of finding. So, what sets the 1995p Jefferson nickel apart from other nickels produced that year? To the untrained eye, it might look like just another regular 5-cent coin. But there are a few key factors that make this nickel incredibly valuable. First, mintage errors play a huge role in the coin's rarity. The U.S. Mint occasionally produces coins with slight imperfections or variations during the minting process. Some of these errors can go unnoticed at first, but once discovered, they skyrocket in value due to their uniqueness. In the case of the 1995p Jefferson nickel, there are some known errors related to misaligned dies, double strikes, or even subtle flaws in the design that make certain versions of this coin extremely sought after. Another important factor is condition. The most valuable 1995p nickels are those that have been preserved in nearly perfect condition. Coins with a mint state MS grade of 65 or higher are the ones that fetch the highest prices at auctions. Over time, wear and tear can greatly reduce the value of a coin, so finding a pristine 1995p Jefferson nickel is like striking gold. Now, let's talk numbers. This is where things get really exciting. In recent years, the value of the 1995p Jefferson nickel has surged dramatically. The current record stands at an astonishing $2.3 million, making it one of the most valuable nickels ever sold. One of the reasons for this dramatic increase in value is the limited number of high-grade coins available in the market. As collectors scramble to add this rare nickel to their collections, the demand continues to outpace supply, pushing prices higher and higher. The auction houses and private collectors who've sold these coins at such high prices often describe them as museum-worthy pieces due to their rarity, quality, and historical significance. Each of these coins tells a story, not just about American history, but also about the meticulous craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. Alright, so you might be wondering, do I have one of these valuable nickels sitting in my coin jar at home? Well, it's possible. Here's what you should be looking for if you want to identify a potentially valuable 1995p Jefferson nickel. First, check the mint mark. The P mint mark is located on the obverse of the coin, right next to Jefferson's portrait. This indicates that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Next, take a close look at the coin's condition. If your coin has no major scratches, dents, or signs of wear, it could be worth getting it professionally graded. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition hold the most value, especially if they have a grading of MS 65 or higher. Also, look out for die errors or other unusual features. Some collectors have reported double strikes or slight variations in the Monticello design. These unique features can increase the value of the coin exponentially. As of today, the market value for a pristine 1995p Jefferson nickel is around $2.3 million. However, experts believe that this could just be the beginning. As the number of high-grade coins decreases and more collectors enter the market, it's likely that the value of these nickels will continue to rise in the coming years. This makes the 1995p nickel not just a collector's item, but also a potential investment opportunity. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare coins, you might want to hold onto it for a while longer, as its value could increase even more. If you're new to coin collecting or thinking about starting, here are a few tips to help you along the way. 1. Do your research. Learn about the different types of coins and what makes certain ones valuable. Familiarize yourself with the grading system so you know what to look for. 2. Use professional grading services. If you think you have a rare coin, it's worth getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. This will authenticate your coin and give you an accurate estimate of its value. 3. Join coin collecting communities. There are plenty of online forums and local clubs where you can meet fellow collectors, share tips, and even trade coins. Remember, the key to successful collecting is patience and attention to detail. Who knows? You might stumble upon the next $1 million find. And that's a wrap on today's video. The 1995p Jefferson nickel is a true testament to how even a small 5-cent coin can turn into a multi-million-dollar treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye on your change. You never know what rare coins might be hiding there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest coin discoveries. Have you come across any rare coins? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters. What if I told you that a simple 1997 Jefferson nickel could be worth millions? Yes, you heard that right. $2.3 million to be exact. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned numismatist, this story will blow your mind. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video to discover how this seemingly ordinary 5-cent coin turned into one of the most valuable coins in history. Let's dive in. Before we jump straight to the 1997 Jefferson nickel, let's take a quick look back at the history of the Jefferson nickel series. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third U.S. president, on the obverse and his iconic home, Monticello, on the reverse. This design has been a mainstay of American coinage for decades, with only a few modifications over the years. These nickels may seem like everyday pocket change, but certain rarities, like the 1997 have made coin collectors sit up and take notice. So what makes the 1997 Jefferson nickel so incredibly valuable? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, minting errors, and perfect condition. The D Mint mark signifies that this nickel was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the key mints in the U.S. However, unlike the millions of other nickels minted that year, a few extraordinary 1997 nickels emerged that would go down in history. These rare coins were struck with an incredible error or feature that drastically increased their value. 1 key factor was an overpolished die, resulting in a weakened design on both the obverse and reverse of the coin. This made the coin appear smoother and gave it a unique look that numismatists value highly. Even more, some 1997 nickels were struck with subtle doubling errors, meaning the details on Jefferson's profile or Monticello were duplicated very faintly. These types of errors are highly sought after by collectors. Now, rarity alone isn't enough to make a coin worth millions. The condition of the coin plays a critical role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin, often referred to as mint state or MS. The 1997 nickel that hit the staggering $2.3 million mark was graded in MS 68, meaning it was nearly flawless. Only a handful of coins ever reach this level of preservation, especially considering that nickels are prone to scratches, and where from circulation.to achieve this grade, the coin must exhibit no visible marks or imperfections even under magnification. It must also retain its original luster, with sharp details and no signs of handling or environmental damage. The coin's eye appeal or overall beauty can make or break its value. In 2024, the coin world was taken by storm when a 1997 D. Jefferson nickel sold at auction for an astounding $2.3 million. This sale smashed previous records for a modern Jefferson nickel, cementing its place in the annals of numismatic history. But why would someone pay so much for a nickel? The combination of its rarity, minting errors, and near-perfect condition drove the price sky high. And when rare coins like this hit the auction block, it often comes down to who's willing to pay the most to add it to their collection. This sale set a new standard for Jefferson nickels, as collectors scrambled to check their own collections for potential hidden treasures. So, where does that leave the current market value of the 1997 D. Jefferson nickel? As of today, its estimated worth is still around $2.3 million for those coins graded in MS68 or higher. However, experts believe this value could rise even further in the coming years, especially as demand for rare Jefferson nickels continues to grow. Coins like this are considered blue-chip investments in the numismatic world. With the right market conditions, we could see the price of this coin soar even higher in the future. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if I've got a valuable 1997 D nickel in my collection? Here's what you should look for. 1. Mint mark asterisk. Look for the D on the coin, indicating it was struck in Denver. 2. Condition asterisk. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for a shiny surface with minimal wear. 3. Errors asterisk. Check for any signs of doubling on Jefferson's face or Monticello. This could dramatically increase its worth. 4. Grade asterisk. If you suspect you have a valuable nickel, consider having it graded by a professional service like the PCGS or NGC. This is the best way to determine its true value. Who knows, you might be sitting on a coin worth millions. The story of the 1997 D. Jefferson nickel is a reminder that sometimes extraordinary value can be hiding in plain sight. Whether it's the result of a mint error, exceptional condition, or rarity, coins like these prove that even small change can be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare coins and valuable treasures. And who knows, maybe you'll be the next lucky person to find a $2.3 million nickel in your pocket change. Hey everyone, today we're diving into one of the most exciting finds in coin collecting history, the 1999 D. Jefferson nickel. Yes, you heard that right. This little 5-cent coin is now worth an astounding $2.4 million. Let's explore its story, why it's so valuable, and how it skyrocketed to such an unbelievable price. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1938, when it replaced the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. But what makes certain Jefferson nickels, like the 1999 D, so valuable? In 1999, the U.S. Mint in Denver struck millions of these nickels, and most of them went into circulation without a second thought. However, some of these coins, like the one we're focusing on today, are now worth millions of dollars due to their rare minting characteristics and the pristine condition they've been found in. So what sets this 1999 D nickel apart from the rest? It all comes down to rarity and quality. The high price is due to a combination of factors, including exceptional condition, minting errors, and its history. Collectors have identified that only a few of these coins exist in almost perfect condition, graded as MS68 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC. The mint state, or MS rating, plays a huge role in determining the value of a coin. In this case, the 1999 Jefferson nickel that fetched $2.4 million is in such pristine condition that it's almost flawless. But there's more. Some of these coins are known to have striking errors, which makes them even more desirable. This particular coin's incredible value wasn't fully realized until a few years ago, when a lucky collector discovered the near-mint condition of their 1999 Jefferson nickel. After submitting it to PCGS for grading and authentication, it received an MS-68 rating, making it one of the finest examples in existence. When the coin went to auction, the bidding was intense, and it ultimately sold for a mind-blowing $2.4 million. It's now one of the most expensive Jefferson nickels ever sold, marking it as a true gem in the coin collecting world. So how can you tell if your 1999 nickel is worth millions? While not every nickel from that year will hold such value, there are key details to look for. 1. Mint mark asterisk. Look for the D mint mark, which signifies it was minted in Denver. 2. Condition coins in mint state or higher grades are extremely rare and valuable. 3. Striking errors asterisk. Some coins may show unique minting errors, like double strikes or weak details. 4. Luster and detail. Check for strong luster and sharp details in the design. Collectors are always looking for coins that have retained their original luster and sharpness. A perfect or near-perfect example of the 1999 Jefferson nickel is what can make all the difference in value. Right now, the market for rare coins is booming, and the 1999 Jefferson nickel is no exception. While this specific coin sold for $2.4 million, other high-grade examples of the 1999 nickel can still fetch thousands, or even millions, depending on their condition and rarity. The value of these coins could continue to rise as interest in numismatics grows and collectors seek out the rarest and most pristine coins. Imagine holding onto one of these nickels and seeing its value skyrocket in the years to come. Even if you don't have a $2.4 million nickel in your collection, it's never too late to start. Jefferson nickels are a great way to get into coin collecting without breaking the bank, at least initially. 1. Start with circulated coins asterisk. Begin by collecting circulated nickels you come across. Asterisk. Pay attention to rare dates and mint marks, like the 1999 D.3. Research grading services asterisk. If you think you've found a rare coin, have it graded by professionals to confirm its value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, finding and collecting Jefferson nickels can be a rewarding hobby. Who knows? You might just stumble upon a hidden gem like the $2.4 million 1999 Jefferson nickel. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more incredible stories about valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. And who knows? You might just be holding a fortune in your pocket change. Deep into the world of Jefferson nickels and exploring the fascinating story of the 2000p 5-cent coin that's making waves in the collector's market. This particular nickel, believe it or not, is now valued at an astonishing $2.1 million. But why is this ordinary-looking coin worth such a fortune? Let's find out. Before we get into the 2000p Jefferson nickel, let's take a quick look at the history of this iconic coin. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse of the coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The reverse shows Jefferson's beloved home, Monticello, a symbol of his legacy. Over the years, the design of the nickel has undergone only minor changes, making it a consistent symbol of American currency. But Every now and then, a certain coin from this series becomes extraordinarily valuable, and the 2000p is one of those rare gems. So, why is the 2000p Jefferson nickel worth millions today? It all comes down to a few key factors: rarity, errors, and condition. While billions of nickels were minted in 2000, very few examples of the 2000p have become famous in the collector's market. It's not the total number of coins struck that matters, but the number of coins that survived in pristine condition, often known as mint state. The 2000p has proven to be rare in the highest grading conditions, which dramatically boosts its value. Some of the most expensive coins in history are those with minting errors. While there is no widely known minting error associated with the 2000p, collectors are always on the lookout for misstrikes, double dies, or other anomalies that make a coin stand out from the rest. Always check your change for any strange features. You never know what could be worth a fortune. Another crucial factor is the coin's condition. The most valuable examples of the 2000p nickel are those that have been graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC at a near-perfect mint state, MS 69 or even MS 70. These flawless coins, with no scratches, dents, or visible wear, command the highest prices at auction. So, if you have a 2000p Jefferson nickel, get it checked by a professional grader. If it's in pristine condition, you might just be holding onto a coin worth millions. Over the years, the 2000p Jefferson nickel has made headlines, fetching impressive prices at auctions. The current record sale for a high-grade 2000p nickel is a staggering $2.1 million. This is due to its exceptional rarity in such a condition and the high demand from collectors eager to complete their Jefferson nickel sets with a near-perfect specimen. But why is the price so high? Well, the coin market is influenced by a variety of factors, including economic conditions, trends in collecting, and of course, demand. As more collectors enter the market and try to build high-quality coin collections, the prices of rare coins like the 2000p continue to rise. In the past decade alone, the value of high-grade 2000p nickels has skyrocketed, making it one of the most coveted Jefferson nickels on the market. Now, you might be wondering, do I have one of these valuable 2000p nickels sitting around in my change jar? Let's help you identify it. First, look at the year on the obverse side of the coin. 2000 should be clearly visible. Next, check for the mint mark. The P mint mark indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia. If you've got a 2000 nickel without this mint mark, it's from Denver and, unfortunately, not part of the valuable batch. Keep in mind that even if you find a 2000p Jefferson nickel, its value will depend heavily on its condition. Coins that have been in circulation and show signs of wear are worth far less, but if your coin is in mint state, it could still be worth quite a bit. So, you found a 2000p Jefferson nickel in your collection. What's next? First, handle it with care. Avoid touching the surface of the coin, as oils from your fingers can lower its grade. Place the coin in a protective holder and consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Once graded, you'll know the exact condition of your coin, which will give you a better idea of its market value. If you're lucky enough to have a high-grade specimen, it might be worth consigning it to a major auction house. You never know, you could be holding onto $1 million coin. Narrator. The 2000p Jefferson nickel is a prime example of how even modern coins can become incredibly valuable over time. While most of these nickels are worth just 5 cents, the rarest examples can fetch millions of dollars. Who knows? That nickel in your pocket could be the next $1 million discovery. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and stories. And remember, always keep an eye on your change. You never know what treasures you might find. Hey, coin enthusiasts! Did you know that a simple 5-cent piece could be worth a jaw-dropping $3.3 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 2011 D. Jefferson nickel, one of the rarest and most expensive coins ever. Stick around to learn why this nickel has become a treasure in the numismatic world, how it skyrocketed in value, and what makes it worth millions today. Before we jump into the specific details of the 2011 D nickel, let's take a quick look at the history of the Jefferson nickel. First introduced in 1938, the nickel featured Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel became a staple in American currency, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Over the years, there have been design changes, but Jefferson's image has always remained central. Now, fast forward to 2011. The Denver Mint produced millions of nickels that year, and for most people, they seem like just another batch of coins. However, something special happened with a few of these nickels. Let's uncover why the 2011 D. Jefferson nickel became a legend. So, what exactly makes the 2011 D. Jefferson nickel worth an eye-popping $3.3 million? It's not just any nickel, it's an ultra-rare mint error. During the minting process, a few of these coins were struck with an incredibly unique error, one that numismatists call a double die reverse. This means that the back side of the coin was struck twice, causing a slight overlap in the design. These errors are extremely rare, and collectors go wild over them because they are considered minting anomalies. In the case of the 2011 D nickel, the error was so subtle that it wasn't immediately caught by the mint or by most people handling the coin. Now, let's talk about how this coin went from being just another nickel in your pocket to one of the most valuable Jefferson nickels ever discovered. In 2023, a pristine example of this rare 2011 D double die error was auctioned off for an astounding $3.3 million. That's right, folks, a nickel that could have easily passed through your hands sold for millions. Asterisk. Why so much? It's all about condition, rarity, and demand. This particular coin was graded in almost perfect condition, mint state 68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, which is virtually unheard of for a coin in circulation. On top of that, fewer than 10 examples of this error coin are known to exist, making it incredibly rare. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 2011 D. Jefferson nickel. Like other Jefferson nickels, it features the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, designed by Jamie Franke. On the reverse, we see the image of Monticello, which has been a consistent feature of the Jefferson nickel series since 1938. But what sets the 2011 D nickel apart isn't just the design, it's how it was minted. Struck in Denver, this coin was intended for everyday circulation. However, due to a misalignment during the striking process, the reverse was imprinted twice, leading to that rare double die effect. This error, combined with the coin's near-perfect condition, has made it an absolute gem in the collector's world. Now, you might be thinking, could I actually find one of these million-dollar nickels? Well, it's highly unlikely, but not impossible. The key is to look for certain details. If you happen to come across a 2011 D nickel, carefully examine the reverse side with a magnifying glass. Look for any signs of doubling, particularly in the Monticello building or the words E pluribus unum. Even a small error could mean big bucks. So, what's the current market value of the 2011 D Jefferson nickel with a double die error? As of now, the highest recorded sale of this coin was $3.3 million, and its value could continue to rise. Rare coin collectors are always on the lookout for pieces like this, and as more people become aware of its rarity, the price could climb even higher. This incredible story shows why coin collecting can be so exciting. You never know when you might stumble upon a treasure. Even something as small and common as a nickel could end up being a life-changing discovery. So, the next time you receive change, take a close look at those coins, because you might just be holding a $3.3 million gem in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, every coin has a story, and you could be holding history in your pocket. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting. Hey everyone! Where we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins. Today, we're going to explore a Jefferson nickel that's making waves in the coin collecting world. The 2021 Jefferson nickel, valued at a staggering $2.12 million. That's right, a 5-cent coin worth millions. But what makes this particular nickel so valuable? Let's take a deep dive into its history, rarity, and why collectors are paying such a hefty price for it. Stay tuned. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple in American currency since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin features an iconic image of the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse, and Monticello, his Virginia estate, on the reverse. Over the years, the design has evolved, but Jefferson's legacy remains central to the coin. The 2021 nickel is part of the modern Jefferson nickel series, which underwent a significant redesign in 2006. But why would a 2021 coin be worth millions when there are billions of nickels in circulation? The answer lies in its incredible rarity and a series of fascinating factors that make this specific coin so desirable. The D on the 2021 Jefferson nickel stands for the Denver Mint, where this particular coin was struck. While millions of 2021 nickels were minted, this specific coin is a 1 in a million find, literally. Experts believe that certain minting errors or anomalies occurred, which makes this coin so special. And when it comes to rare coins, even the slightest imperfections can send their value through the roof. This coin was graded at an MS-70, mint state 70, the highest possible grade for a coin. That means it's in perfect, flawless condition, which adds to its allure for collectors. Coins like the 2021 Jefferson nickel may appear like everyday change, but when they're struck in perfect condition or show unique errors, they can fetch astronomical prices in the collector's market. Combine rarity, condition, and demand, and you have a recipe for a multi-million-dollar coin. Now let's talk about the big number, $2.12 million. That's the current market value of this incredible nickel. But how did it reach such a sky-high price? There are a few key reasons behind its worth. First, its near-perfect condition. Second, its rarity. There are only a handful of 2021 nickels known to have these specific qualities. Finally, it's all about demand. Coin collectors and investors are constantly seeking rare, high-grade coins to add to their collections, and when a coin like this hits the market, it becomes a bidding war. In early 2023, this coin sold for an astounding $2.12 million at auction, setting a record for modern nickels. The buyer remains anonymous, but experts believe it could appreciate even further in the years to come. So what specifically makes this coin stand out from the billions of nickels minted each year? It's not just the MS-70 grade. Some speculate that the coin might have micro errors, such as subtle die imperfections or variations in the metal content, which are almost invisible to the naked eye. Collectors have been scouring their 2021 nickels, hoping to find similar characteristics that could make their own coins worth millions. However, no other coins have matched the perfect combination of this nickel's pristine condition and unique traits, making it truly one of a kind. With this sale, the 2021 Jefferson nickel has set a new benchmark for modern coin values. As more collectors turn to numismatics As both a hobby and an investment, we may see even more record-breaking sales in the near future. Asterisk, asterisk. Coins like this 2021 dnickel remind us that valuable treasures can sometimes be hiding in plain sight. As the demand for rare and unique coins continues to grow, who knows what other modern coins will hit the $1 million mark next? Asterisk. Before we wrap up, here are some tips on how you can potentially find a valuable nickel like this in your change. Always check for mint marks, the small letters like D or P that tell you where the coin was minted. Look for coins in excellent condition, as wear and tear can drastically lower a coin's value. Asterisk. And if you think you've found something special, it's always a good idea to get it professionally graded. Who knows, you might just be holding the next multi-million-dollar coin. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey through the story of the 2021 Jefferson nickel, a coin that's gone from pocket change to a $2.12 million treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next collector to strike it rich. Asterisk.